Welcome to the Riya Tutor YouTube channel. Today we are going to study the differential equation. This is the first lecture on the differential equation. This is the first lecture on the differential equation. In this lecture we discuss what is the differential equation, definition of differential equations, and there are the types. There are the two types: ordinary differential equations and partial differential equation. First we are going to discuss what is means the differential equation. Now we see it is an equation involving unknown function and its derivative. Any equation which contain the derivative of this unknown functions and its variable, it's called as the differential equation. In other words, it means that it contain independent variable, dependent variable, and differential coefficient of dependent variable with respect to independent variable. That type of this equation is called as the differential equation. If you and now we have the confuse about the what it means independent variables and dependent variables. See, we take this one of the example for that. Y is equal to 2x plus 5. In this equation, x is called as an independent variable. Why it's independent variable? Because x is not depend on the y. So x is independent variable. But y is called as a dependent variable. Y is called dependent variable. Dependent variable. Y is called as a dependent variable. Y is dependent variable, x is independent variable. Means the value of x is change. The value of x is change, corresponding the value of y will be a change. So x is a independent variable, y is a dependent variable. I know that I hope we are understood what it means independent variable and dependent variable. Now in any equation which contain the independent variable, dependent variable, and differentiate coefficient of dependent variable with respect to independent variable. Okay, for example, we take this one of the example here, the dy upon dx plus 4x is equal to 6x square. Here is the independent x is what? Independent variable. Okay, x is what? Independent variable. We have take this derivative. We have take this derivative of the y. Derivative means the differential coefficient of y is a dependent variable. Y is a dependent variable. Differential coefficient of dependent variable with respect to independent variable. That type of this equation is called as a differential. This is a differential equation. We have take this one of the example here, dy by dx plus 4x is equal to x raised to 5. This is also differential equation. Why differential equation which contain the dependent variable? It contains some dependent variable. For example, he see that dy by dx plus 4y is equal to 0. This is also a differential equation. Means here is y is the dependent variable, x is the independent variable. We are taking the derivative of this dependent variable with respect to independent variable. So it's this equation is called as a differential equation with respect to differential equation. That type of equation is called differential equation. Okay, we take this, we already taken the two example, dy by dx plus 4x is equal to x raised to 5. This is also differential equation. Second equation is what? The 5 d square y upon dx, d square y upon the dx square plus 2 dy by dx is equal to 0. This is also differential equation. This is a differential example of differential equation. This is example differential equation. Differential equation has a two type. Differential equation has a two type. One is the ordinary differential equation, second is the partial differential equation. Now first we discuss the ordinary differential equation. Ordinary differential equation means what? A differential equation involving the derivative with respect to single independent variable. Any differential equation, which is differential equation which contain the derivative with respect to only one single independent variable, only one independent variable, which contain only one independent variable. That type of differential equation is called as the ordinary differential equation. We take this here already. One, take this dy by dx. Take example, dy by dx is equal to 2x. Here is the x is independent variable, means that this equation which contain only one independent variables. Okay, here is only one independent variable, so it is called as the ordinary differential equation. 6, we had already here second example is that 6 d square y upon dx square, okay, plus 2 dy upon dx cube is equal to 7. Here independent variable is x, independent variable is only x, so here is only one independent variable, so that type of this equation is called as a what in ordinary differential equation. Now next we discuss partial differential equation. The partial differential equation means what? A differential equation which involve one independent variable and two or more independent variable. Means की कोणत्याही एनी डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन त्यामध्ये डेरिव्हेटिव्ह असला पाहिजे विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू वन अँड टू और टूपेक्षा जास्त इंडिपेंडेंट व्हेरिएबलची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह आपण घेत असेल तर अशा टाईपच्या डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशनला आपण पार्शियल डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन म्हणतो. म्हणजेच काय, द डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन विच contain one independent variable and derivative of this two or more than two independent variables. For example, we take this one example, x into dou z upon dou x plus y into dou z upon dou y is equal to 2z. Z is a function of the two independent variable x and y, so it is called as a partial differential equation. Okay, dou square z upon dou y square is equal to 4 into dou square of z upon dou x square, where is z is a function of this xy. Here is a function जो z function आहे हे दोन independent variables function आहे, so we have to take this derivative with respect to x as well as with respect to y. So there are the two independent variables, more than two independent variable in any equation, any differential equation, which called as a partial differential equation. So now in this lecture we have to discuss the definitions of the differential equation, and there are the type of the differential equation. The first is ordinary differential equation, partial differential equation. Ordinary differential equation means the differential equation which contain only and only one independent variable. Partial differential equation means that differential equation which contain the two or more independent variable. Differential equation which contain two or more independent variable, that type of differential equation is a partial differential equation. Next lecture we discuss the definition of this degree of differential equation and order of differential equations. Okay, so thank you very much to watching my video. watching my lecture of differential equation. If you like my lectures, please subscribe my channel and share your friend. Thank you very much.